When working problems from right triangle trigonometry, I like to move right to application problems. So here you can see, here's our little story. A new mall is being built. The escalator will take people from the first to the second floor. The elevator is to make an angle of 41 degrees with the floor and is to be 48 feet long. What is the distance from the first to the second floor? What I like to do first is to draw the right triangle. Even if you don't know what you're doing, no clue, well, draw a right triangle. So there's a right triangle. If it turns out that it's so far out of scale that it doesn't make any sense, well then we'll redraw it. That's not hard. Okay, so let's go back and see what it says. The escalator will take people from the first floor to the second floor. Here's some assumptions you should always make. Make one side of your triangle be parallel to the bottom of your paper. That side should always be the ground. Then you know you're going here. Imagine somebody down there getting ready to get on the ground, getting ready to get on the escalator. So the hypotenuse turns out to be the escalator. If the horizontal side is the ground, then the second floor is up here, and the escalator takes this person from the first floor to the second floor. Therefore, that side of the triangle is what we're looking for, what the distance from the first to the second floor. Let's see what we already know. Well, it tells us the escalator is making an angle of 41 degrees with the floor. So this angle is 41 degrees. It says the escalator is 48 feet long. So the hypotenuse is 48 feet. Then I say to myself, I know the angle. I know the length of the hypotenuse, and I'm trying to find the length of the side opposite. This over here, that's the side opposite. And here's the hypotenuse. So I say to myself, hypotenuse, opposite. Which of these formulas over here is about the opposite and hypotenuse? Well, tangent is opposite adjacent, cosine is adjacent hypotenuse, but sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So I know that's the formula I'm going to want to use. So the formula I am using is the sine of the angle is equal to the length of the side opposite divided by the length of the hypotenuse. Now let's fill in the numbers. The sine of 41 is equal to the length of the side opposite. Well, that's what we don't know. I'll call that x. Instead of question mark, I'll call it x. Divided by the length of the hypotenuse, which I do know, 48 feet. What do I do next? Well, I want to solve for x. So I multiplied both sides by 48. Therefore, x is equal to 48 times the sine of 41. It is now simply a calculator problem. You have to just put 48 into your calculator times sine of 41. Make sure you are in degree mode. And here's the answer right now, right here, 31.5 feet.